Alright folks, it is, I don't know what can't remember what the date is, but it's Saturday. I'll figure out what the date is, I'll put down the bottom of something. We are doing the Great Ocean Walk. The Great Ocean Walk. 100 kilometers, starting in Apollo Bay, heading to the 12 Apostles. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got here a little bit later than I wanted to, about an hour behind schedule. We're only going to knock over about 3 hours of the hike this afternoon. So yes, I want to get stuck into it because the sun sets at 5 o'clock. Let's get into it. Folks, that is actually the first blaze I've seen for the Great Ocean Walk, and we're about 2k's in, 3k's in, which is a nice view. So yes, town is way over there, so we've walked all the way around here up to this sort of caravan park. First blaze I have seen. What am I, about 2k's in? Stats for the walk. So we're doing the Great Ocean Road Walk, Great Ocean Walk, that's what it's called. 100k's. Stats, I'm 100 kilos, so my diet finished at the start of June. So I dropped about 13 kilos, and so feeling much better for it. I actually got down to about, I'm 100 at the moment, and I probably got down to, I think the lightest I got was 97.5. I'll be interested to see what I am at the end of this week. Weighed the pack last night. Pack was 20 kilos. So I think 20 kilos is about 44 pounds. And then this morning I put in another rain jacket, well not another, I put in a rain jacket and then also my fleece top. Because I looked at the weather and the weather looked very ordinary. Stuff like, you know, showers almost every day. And at one stage over near Princetown, which is the end of it, it was saying like gusts of wind 57 kilometers an hour and stuff. I'm like, holy mackerel, it's gonna be freezing. But anyway, so gotta say, as I said before, there was no markings at the start of the walk, which I thought was a bit dodge. I'm glad I had the GPS going. I basically came out of town, you follow the paths out of town, and then you get out to here, and the path leads up into a caravan park, and you literally walk right through the caravan park. And that was where I saw the first blaze back there. You walk through the caravan park, out the back, and now you're back behind all, obviously, the houses with ocean views. The ocean's off to our left there, or off to your right, depending how we've got the camera spun around. And this track is a bit muddy. I just passed a lady coming as I came out of the caravan park, and she was saying, you're gonna need those poles. It's actually turned into a lovely day. So they must have had rain. Oh wow, look at this. Nice. Yeah, they must have had a lot of rain here earlier today because it's quite wet. And thankfully this afternoon it is all dried up for me. So fingers crossed we have pleasant weather for the rest of the trip. But I was actually expecting to get here and find it pouring rain. Whew. Saying a little prayer, thank you Lord, let's keep this weather going the whole time. Yeah, it is all kinds of muddy. We've just had these ramps to walk on. So this section here is okay, but I was just walking through some bits before and it was several inches of mud, and I was like, holy mackerel. So much so that I think they'd probably massively benefit from putting those sort of little bridge things all the way through here, because it's just getting chopped to pieces. The path itself is just all well, it's mud, there's very little sand or gravel, unless they were to come up here and tip a ton of gravel into it, or some type of stabilizing agent. But yeah, that was very, very muddy back there. Whew. We're ticking along, make good time. Yes, loving it. That is a mega view. Oh. So, getting to the top of this little section here, let's keep an eye out. Oh, still muddy. For a little friend. Oh. Check it out. How cool is that? I got the camera pretty close to him, but, well, it probably looked close to him, but it was still probably about 30 centimeters away. I was being very careful not to bump him or anything like that. He was having a little siesta, or fast asleep, although he's stoned out of his head on eucalyptus leaves. That was pretty cool. So I've just come down that bit there. It's all super muddy, and this gives you an idea what your boots look like at the end. Oh yeah. Thankfully, got some more of these. And that beautiful view. Woohoo! Alright, we're down onto like our, I don't know, maybe our fourth beach. I tried to wash off my boots in a sort of a stream thing coming down from the mud, and I got wet. So I got one wet leg, semi-wet leg. Let's cut straight across here. I'm trying to, soft sand. Or maybe I should have just stayed on the dry sand. Oh, sun is getting low. I am really hoping I do not have to do any river crossings because the tide is definitely coming in. All right, what do we got here? Gradation walk up the hill, Shelley Beach, 750, Elliott Ridge, 2.3 kilometers. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting about 700 meters. Not ideal. We've still got 2.3 k's to go. Spin around, and the time is 4 o'clock. We're averaging about 5 k's an hour, so we've got half an hour. Is that right? Yeah, half an hour to go, so 4:30. Oh man, I was hoping I was a lot closer than that. All right, guys, we're within short distance of the bridge. The Elliott campground. And I'll be honest, I was getting really nervous, thinking I've got a river crossing coming up, and I do. And I was like, if this is high tide, we could be in trouble. I've just come around the corner. I'm just laying eyes on it now, and I think we're going to be okay. Let's just get down here. I don't want to look away. It's all rock, slippery rock. I don't want to have a come a buster. You guys can have a look around while I traverse these rocks. Oh yeah, we should be fine. Never doubted. Well, I'll be honest, I did doubt. I was coming down there expecting to come around the corner and find the water to be, 2 meters deep, and me have to camp on the beach somewhere. All right, let's go. We can make it across here. Oh, I don't think I'm going to need my walking poles. Famous last words. I'll grab a hold of them as well. Here we go. Wow, look at them. Not an issue. All right, campground's only about a kilometre away. Okay, we've made it to the top. It says here, Elliott Ridge Great Ocean Walk campsite. Here it is. Which one? Overnight hike. Yeah, I got that. Most register their walk, camping intention. Yeah, I did that. East, yeah, I did that. Okay, you are here. All right. Which one did I get? 8 individual sites, 2 max. Stand by, guys. I gotta figure out where I gotta go. All right, so that sign is just back there a little bit. First group site on the right. Second group site is, I think, right here. And then you go straight through. I had a bit of a look, and there are 2 group campsites, which are those 2 behind me, and then 8 individual campsites, and I've got one of those. It doesn't actually say on the paperwork which one you get. I think it's just first come, first serve. It says down here on the right, here we go, there's shelter and toilets. So here are the toilets. A bit muddy, so we've got toilets there and untreated water. Shall we go? Let's go have a quick look to see. Is there much untreated water? Yep, plenty of untreated water. All right, let's go see what else we've got. Toilets are there. I'm tempted to be, well, I don't know, do you want to be close to the toilets, or that's a spot in there, or close to the shelter? I would suggest I'm probably going to be the only person here. Campsite number 3. Oh wow, it's literally right there. Pretty close. Campsite 4. 4 is my favourite number, which is only just there. And this is the shelter. Let's go a quick peek in the shelter. Quick peek in the shelter. Well, one thing is, it's dry, and there's a bit of toilet paper over there. Oh, and there's water there too. Another tank of water. That's good. I'm thinking, let's go check out, well, 4. Let's go look at 4 and 5. I don't see any reason to go way in. It's literally just a, is it sand or dirt? Mud. Yeah, it's just mud. Let's go check out 5. I want one that's fairly dry. Good thing about here is I don't have to go very far. So in the morning I can literally set up camp there, come over here and eat. And then, yes. I wonder if there's anyone else even here. How do I go 5? Oh, it's a bit of a stumble to get down, which means stumble down, stumble up. There's a log there to sit on. All right, stand by, guys. I'll go find a site. Okay, so I actually went down and checked out number 8, and I was going to go with number 8, but then I was like, oh, wait a second, I've got to put up my tarp. And you're like, why, Ben? Why are you putting up a tarp? Because there's a high chance of rain. So I've come back to number 4. I think 4 is going to be the one. So let's get this set up. Well, I haven't actually videoed a whole lot. I got the bivvy set up, and the reason I've got the bivvy this time is because I had a look at a few other people's hikes and stuff, and it looks like there wasn't a whole lot of places to hang hammocks. And because the Great Ocean Walk has booked camping sites, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to book a site that actually had trees. And I'm glad I did bring the bivvy, because I've just had a quick look around, and I probably could have set up over at one of the group campsites. probably about the only place I possibly could have set up a hammock. And if there'd been people here, I wouldn't have had that opportunity. So then I would have been like, sleeping on the ground somehow. So anyway, I've got the bivvy set up. I have got my dinner. We are having roast chicken. Well, it's supposed to be roast chicken and potato. And Alexis will laugh because it is 100% soup. I totally put in way too much water. I probably should have put in about this much water between the two of them, and I think I put about that much water in each one. Yeah, it is what it is. So today was only a quick day. I didn't video a whole heap because I wanted to get up here. Can you see how cold it is? Well, that didn't work. I wanted to get up here pretty quick before, just to get the bivvy set up because I haven't set it up for a while out here. I've set up the tarp over it as you saw. Today it ended up being 10 Ks and I did it in like just under 3 hours, I think it was. So like 2 hours, 40 minutes, so that was pretty good. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow we are doing approximately 22 Ks. Normally you go from here at Elliott's campground, and then you'd go to the next one, which is, for the life of me I can't remember it, and then you would go another section to the Otway Cape, I think it's called, but we're doing that tomorrow. We're going to do double section tomorrow, so I'm going to get up early. Well, I say that now. We're going to get up, head off, and then I'm hoping to knock over 22 Ks. But yes, it was really nice today. The weather was fantastic. Oh, thank you. So I'm really hoping that the weather stays like that this week. That would be amazing, but I think we might be in for some rain. Anyway, I'm going to knock these over. Unless something amazing happens, I'm going to pull the pin for the night, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
Well, good morning, folks. And it is looking like a nice morning. Sun is up. It is, what is the time? Just after 8 o'clock, 24 minutes past 8. I've got the solar panels just sitting here trying to cop a little bit of sun. My battery is pretty full, but story of the night, the bivvy gets condensation in it. As you can see here, we're on top of the air mattress, but the air mattress thickness is so much that when I then sleep on top of it, it's like I'm close to the top. So this is close to the top, and on the sides as well. So I've got it out this morning. Can you guys see that? See there? It just has got a few condensation marks on it, and the foot box got a bit more in it as well. So there's a bit there. I was warm enough last night, easily warm enough. It was 9 degrees inside, so I've just got this thing out. I'm just wiping it down with the chamois. Chamois? I don't know what it's called. So I've got all the heavy water off. I'm just going to let it sit here and air out. That's Counter Rockstar. That is probably going to be my breakfast. Oh boy, oh boy. My night last night was ordinary. I reckon I got into bed by 9:30, and that was like slept for 2 hours. No, I think I probably got to sleep about 10. Then I was awake at 1:30, then I was awake at 3, and I was awake at 5, and I'm awake now. So I've been sleeping in sort of 2 hour blocks. And that was basically trying to get comfortable. Throughout the night I'm laying there like going, right, if I brought my hammock, I probably could have set up between this tree and that tree, or if I needed to, maybe I could set up on the ground. It was because I had to lay a certain way in the bivvy so that the sleeping bag didn't touch the outsides, because the condensation on the roof and on the back wall pretty bad. So that's something I'm going to have to combat this week. I'm just in here, getting myself ready, and little birds. Oh, little bird, where are you? You guys looking for something to eat, are you? Or for some breakfast? I'm sorry. Unless you want some Rockstar for breakfast, not going to happen. I originally started recording because I thought one had come in here with me. Where you go? He's still in here? He came out from under there. Oh, is that you there? You are very brave, sir. I haven't got anything to eat. Sorry, mate. I wonder if they come here because they know hikers are here in the morning. And they normally have breakfast. I feel like I want to give you something to eat. But Shouldn't feed the wildlife, even if you are cute. Alright, blister number 1. Just a tiny little one. Can I see you guys? Focus on that. Yeah, I've just, as you can see, there's a tiny little thing at the top there. I just got the pocket knife and put a little tiny little hole in it, and just so you can see just where the fluid's leaking out. I figure it's probably best to get it all out, just a tiny little hole, so that way it doesn't swell more and then pop and then have a big issue in my shoes. A bit surprising though, considering I had these guys on yesterday, but having said that, yesterday I didn't, I actually had my boots really loose. I put these on, my armor skins on at home, socks on, boots on, but I only had my boots on really loose because I was like, well, I'm going to drive for a couple of hours in the car. And then, yes, I started the hike, my feet started to swell, and then I just really didn't tighten them up much. I didn't need to, but I don't think I must have had that armor skin on quite right. No ankle issues this time, but yeah, better make sure I get it on right today. Okay guys, it is 10:04. We have a 22 kilometer day. I didn't video any of the pack up because, well, I got out of bed at 8 o'clock and let's start walking. And let me just make sure I've got left nothing here, nothing on the table, nothing under the table, nothing out here, nothing on here. Got my spot. I think we are good to go. All right. So yes, I was out of bed before 8 o'clock. That's my little spot just over there. Lovely. Excuse me. I've got an orange over there. It's not great. Out of bed just before 8 o'clock and hitting the road at 10. Not the best, but that's not the worst. Better than getting out of bed at 10. Don't worry, I thought about that for a second too. So we've got a big day, 22 kilometers. And actually getting that 2-hour prep time didn't even include breakfast. I was literally just drinking that can of Rockstar, which I've crushed and put in my rubbish. What did they say? Leave no trace, carry in, carry out, all that. So 22 Ks today, and I have just worked out on my watch how to do lap, start and stop. Oh, we've got some people here. So 22 Ks, we're gonna have to put down some distance. Okay, so we've just come out of Elliott Bay. Oh, there's plenty of water down here. Look at that. It is flowing. So water is not an issue. Plenty of water at the campground. Oh, sloppy. This couple that's come out behind me, I just bumped into them at the other campground, and they said that they are walking through to Blanket Bay today. So I'm going from Elliott, we're going to go past Blanket Bay and we're going to go all the way to Cape Otway, I think it's called. I really need to get these names correct. So yes, the sun is shining again. We have blue sky. I've got the solar panels on. In the off chance I can even just trickle charge the big battery. I don't think we even used 20% of the big battery last night, which was good. Not that I actually used much yesterday, but I was able to charge up this camera. So that's one of the experiments happening on this hike, is the big battery, solar panels. But yeah, it is all kinds of muddy. How can I get there with him before he runs away? Yep, that was never going to happen, was it?
So are you doing that?
So that couple looks like a father and his daughter. Straight away I was like, oh, like Dad and Alexis. Out here, they're doing the whole hike as well. They started this morning, so that's keen. They've just gone past me. We were doing about the same pace, or they were just going a bit slow to stay behind me. But I stopped where that wallaby was, and they caught me, and we just sort of had a chat for a few minutes as we walked along. But within sort of 2 minutes, they were starting to pull away. So you can see them way down there. So they're slowly pulling away from me. So as I said, they're going to Blanket Bay tonight. Though I think he said if they get there early enough, they might push on. I'm not sure. So yes. Oh, it has been super muddy. We're literally just walking. Oh, as I say that, we've now gone to some nice barky ground. But all up there before, I basically spent the last 20 minutes walking in mud. But yeah. Whew. What are we? We are just over 3 kilometers in, averaging 4.4 kilometers now, which is good. So yeah, not bad at all. Oh, what time is it? Time is 10:48. 3 kilometers. So I've got about 12 minutes to do another kilometer. Not sure I'm actually averaging 4.4. We'll see. All right, coming up to a turn. What do we got? More mud. Great Ocean Walk, Blanket Bay campsite. What's that? 7 kilometers. There's my speed pace team down there. It's funny. I'm trying to keep up with them. I'm like, am I going to beat them to the next campsite? It's like, keep going, keep going. Where are they going? Oh, they're going off road. Oh no. I'm also following them so that when we hit really muddy sections, it's I can see where they've gone. So yes. Whew. Sun is out. The weather could not be any better. Thank you, Lord. Oh, so stoked. I honestly thought I was going to get out here and do this hike and it was just going to be pouring rain. Ooh. So I passed my pace team. They stopped and had a rest. Here we go. Veering left onto Johnson Track. I just passed 3 ladies walking the opposite direction. So we were on Parker Spur Road, left onto Johnson Track, Great Ocean Walk, Blanket 5.1, Shelley's Beach 9 k's. Yep, can't see my pace team behind me yet. All good. I've cracked open the trail mix. All right, we're averaging probably about 4.5 k's an hour, which is good. So yes, making tracks. All right, so we just hit 12:05. We've been going 3 hours and we are just on 9.1 kilometers. So we're holding our pace at 4.5 k's. All right, just coming back from Shelley Bridge. We're heading on to Blanket Bay Track. Great Ocean Walk, Blanket Bay campsite 3.3. Whew, it's getting a bit sandy now. And as you can see, the sun is coming out. Oh, interestingly, I had my phone plugged into the solar panels as well as the battery, and I've just checked before, and the battery on my phone had gone from 75% all the way down to 55%. So it had used 25%, which is the same amount that I used in the entire day yesterday. Well, 3 hours, and I haven't pretty well used it this morning. So very surprised by that. Look at this down here. That's pretty. That's a pretty cool view. All right, 20 past 12. 10.4 kilometers. And we've just arrived at. I don't know, it's saying what's that? It's Telegraph Track. No, Blanket Bay Track down there, Telegraph Track off to our left, Blanket Bay to our left, Great Ocean Walk to our left, Blanket Bay campsite 2.1. Ooh. Not gonna lie, my can of Rockstar's definitely worn off. Let's do another 2 kilometers, and then I think I might have to have a rest. I'm just eating my big protein bar, like 35 grams of protein. So it's like eating a steak, but that's kind of my lunch. But the way I'm feeling at the moment, I may just stop at this next campsite and cook some noodles and have a bit of a break, especially considering we're making such good time. Have a bit of a look at the map, see if we do have a river crossing. If we don't, that means I'm ahead of schedule, but my feet are starting to get sore, the soles of my feet, and I'm just conscious of pushing them too hard, considering tomorrow I've got another 22k day with no Rockstar. So I was just coming down there he goes. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, bird? He was literally, I walked down here and he was standing right there. And I was like, what? And he just stood there. Maybe he's having a sleep in the sun. Oh. What are you doing, little bird? Run off into the, oh. Now I'm going to chase you all the way down the path. Yep, that's right. Go off into the bush. Fun and games. All right, we've just come down those steps, which is better than just, you know, slip and sliding. Now, what's it say here? Telegraph track, which is what we were just on. I'll keep going that way. Oh no. Catabanook walk that way. Telegraph track back the other way. Great Ocean Walk lefto. Oop. And I don't want to jinx myself. I'm pretty sure we now have the river, the water crossing. Okay, oh, more steps. Oh no, we should be all right. I say that, well, at least if I catch me absolutely hitting the deck, it'll make for good video. Oh, I was thinking before I might stop somewhere and have to take some Panadol for my feet. I don't know what the story is, guys. I'm right over this sore feet thing. Oh, there we go. Yes, the water looks, I want to say it looks low. I want to say, I'm hoping, I'm praying, come on. I'm hoping water crossing, no issues at all. Fingers crossed. All right, we are back out onto the beach. Now, unfortunately, it's probably going to be super windy. Am I going to just there? Oh no, over there. Far out's that? In? Oh no, over here. What's that here? I swear, if this is my river crossing, I will be, I mean, God doesn't look after me much better than this. Look at this. If this is my river crossing, clean off my boots. Actually, I will clean off my boots a little bit. Great Ocean Walk up here. Alright. We came through back over there. I'm not sure if you guys can really see it. Back over through there was where we came back up onto, what was it called? It was called Blanket Bay. So just remember, if you don't time the tide, you might need a blanket to get across because you're too cold. Blanket Bay campsite was in over there, but it was super windy. Come up here, there's all these campsites up in here, like booked ones for cars. But here we go, Cape Otway Great Ocean Walk campsite, 10 kilometers. Put that into the timer. Let's go. path keeps going up here, but over to the left you've got Point Lewis Lookout, 170 metres. I know Joanne's loving my bandana. Comment down below how much you love my bandana. It's good having the buff around my neck, but I'm getting too hot with my hat on, so I've switched it up this time. Let's go check out, oh sorry, so yeah, leave a comment down below. Do you love or hate the bandana look? My wife hates it. Alright, let's go check out this lookout. Alright, here we go. 170 metres. Windy. Windy and cold. I was thinking about sitting here, but if I sit here I'll get cold. Let's keep going. Alright guys, I'm not going to lie. I am hitting the wall big time. What time is it? It is 1:34. We're at 14.4 kilometres. I've got to get to 24. No, less than 24. Geez, I hope less than 20. No, I can't remember what I said now. 23.9. So I've got about 9 k's to go. Yeah, really struggling. Feet are sore. Energy's low. Obviously that can of Rockstar, as I said before, it's well and truly burnt off. I've been walking since 10 o'clock. Really all I've done is stop to go to the toilet, and that's it. I don't think I've stopped for more than a minute, 2 minutes. Oh, besides, you know, fixing up my shoes at one stage, that was 2 minutes. I've been walking non-stop since, what is it, 1 o'clock now, 10. I suppose that's only 3 hours really. Breakfast, well, I had that can of Rockstar, 2 protein bars. That's all I've had today. Ben, is that a bad choice? Do I need to stop and have some more calories? Maybe. I'm knocking back this trail mix, which is helping. Whew, that's all right. We'll keep going. We're okay. I devoured pretty well that whole packet of trail mix, and I took 2 Panadol probably about almost 40 minutes ago. So I'm feeling a lot better now. We're heading down. I'm wondering whether we're going to hit another crossing over in this direction. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm ready for a sleep or a lay down. My feet up. Oh, my feet are feeling, well, let's be truth be told, let's be honest, the reason they feel as good as they do right now is because I just took those Panadol. Where are we at? 4:22 in the afternoon, sorry, 2:22 in the afternoon, 17.24 kilometres. We're going to get to 24, so we're about 5, just a hair under 5 k's, I think, about 5 kilometres to go. And I do think we're going to have another river crossing down here. All right, coming down, got another one of these, what's this? Yeah, walkers clean down here. Yep, do the old boot clean. And on this one. Good job. All right, this is obviously not the river crossing. I'm pretty sure the river crossing is across over there, and there is people over there. Oh, it smells a bit fragrant. Literally smells like sewage. Let's go that way. Oh man, oh dad, oh, tell you what, my legs are so tired they can barely hold the weight. Oh, all right, that's one down. This will be the one over here that we need to be worried about. Fingers crossed, we're all good. I swear I couldn't do this if I tried. People that don't think prayer doesn't work, I did not check or plan when the high tides were. I literally just walked and I was like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of river crossings and I'll need to cross over at some stage. I hope they're not high tide, and if they are, I'll have to hang around and wait. This looks like our second one, and that looks like the path going up there. Rather than cross there, I reckon we can walk across right there. Oh. Or is that deeper? Oh yeah, it looks a bit deeper there. How deep is this? a look. Well, that looks pretty deep actually. That and that. Let's have a quick look. How deep? Oh, about a foot. How about out here? I reckon we go, let's go check up over here. I don't really want to go. Oh, I can feel the water going the back of my heel. In the back. Alright. May have spoken too soon. Well, I can't say I spoke too soon. Let's go check up here. It could be several meters deep. We were up over there before. I've just come around here to see if it was any more shallow. And there's one just there with a rock. This actually looks quite deep just here. There is a couple of stepping stones. There's like a rock here, a rock there. That actually looks, you're going to be getting wet. There's that rock out in the middle there, but that's no good. Submerged, and it's quite dark along here. I think we're going to have to go where we were before. Yeah. Alright, I've decided this is the bit here to go across. Every few waves the tide goes right out. So there's only a quick jump across this section here. And if I'm real lucky, I might be able to do it without getting too wet. I think wet shoes is going to just be part and parcel of it. After all that, I literally walked across here, waited till the tide was a bit low, and I just walked across here and it was only about 5 inches deep. Have I got wet shoes and wet pants? Yes. Are my socks wet? Yes. We'll be fine. On the upside, it'll keep my feet cool for the next little bit. Fun and games. Oh, so after you come up the river, sorry, after you come across the river, you come up these stairs just here, and then you keep going up all those. Ooh-wee! That's a lot of stairs. Oh my goodness, that hill climb is no joke. From down there, that's the straight across there is a lookout that we were looking at before. Down the hill, around the back there, around there, across the river down there, and then up the hill. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy mackerel. What's this? Point feather or something. If it ain't the Great Ocean Trail, I don't care. Oh, there's a red blazer. Sorry, red. Oh, now I've gone colourblind. I'm so exhausted. Oh, literally that hill, that was caning. Whew. All the way back up. Here we go. Cape Otway. Huh? 4.75. No, that's not what we want. Great Ocean Walk. I don't know, this way. Oh, I was hoping it'd give me the actual campground. Alright. Camping permit only. Yep, got one of those. The path has gone into this sort of rocky path. We have a sign, left turn, Great Ocean Walk, that's what I'm talking about. What do we got? Craigfish Bay, Cape Otway Light Station, 3 kilometres. Oh, there we go. Cape Otway campsite, 3.6. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Let's go. 3.6 Ks. Well, just saw my first snake. This little guy. Hey little buddy. All these tongues come out now. Come on. You need to move along. Come on. No. Get out of the road. You need to go. Go away. Get out there. Right there. There he goes. Watch his mum be on the other side of the track and go whack and hit me. Alright. It is literally 4:03. Cape Otway campsite. That's us. Not bad, folks. 50 metres. Yeah, I'm going to call it right there. Oh my goodness, that was a big day. Camping by permit only. What are they? Let me sort this out. Alright, it is 4:20. as it turns out, I've gone with campsite number 4 again. So the toilets are down over here. It's actually, I'm the only one here again. Thank you. But I am just having a bit of a think about how, or maybe I'll go with campsite number 3. As I say that, I'm trying to think about where I'm going to put my tarp, just to make sure. Actually, this one's probably going to be better. Yeah, this is going to be better. Stand by. I think I'm going to go to 3, put my tarp here, so I can go up much higher with the tarp. Oh, sorry, put the bivvy here, tarp up there. Whereas over here, good for a tent, not great for a. So I have to go from there to, I don't know. Yeah, definitely going with that one. Just getting my sleeping bag and everything ready. Where'd you go? You're up in that tree there. There's this really loud bird, and I was like, where are you? He was sitting around. Initially, he was just sitting right here. Oh, there he goes. You're pretty relaxed there, mate. Are you looking for food? He's like, ooh, hiker. Drop some food for me. All right, guys. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Pretty well dark. I've got another bloke who's just came in on his motorbike. He's staying at the other camp. Carl, I think his name is. Yeah, so we've already got the food going, and I just wanted to show you guys. Look at this. The top one is Joanne, take care out there, and the bottom one is stay positive, Dad, from Alexis. Love a little face. Anyway, yeah, today it was a hard yakka day. It was just a hair under 24 kilometres. There is some type of bug attacking me here. There it is. I don't know what it is. You out there? What are you doing, bug? Go away. And truth be told, I probably pushed myself harder than I should have, and I probably should have eaten some more. But it is what it is. We've got another 23 kilometre day tomorrow, so tomorrow's another big day, but that's okay. I'm going to eat breakfast tomorrow. I'm just going to force myself, get up, have breakfast, pack down the tent, pack down all the stuff, and then get on the road, and then make sure I stop and have lunch. And if I go a touch later, so be it. Probably will find that it'll improve my speed. I didn't see that other couple, the dad and their daughter, the dad and the daughter again. I think they stopped back at Shelley Bay, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, anyway, unless something interesting happens later on tonight, I am going to pull the pin here for the night. I'm just going to have some dinner, crawl into bed, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I get a good night's sleep.